Okay, these are traditional old school sit-ups. Put your hands behind your head and secure your feet under something, legs together, and come all the way up, and then lower nice and slowly, and then all the way up. Exhale, lower slowly, all the way up, lower slowly. So exhale as you come up and squeeze your abs, and then lower nice and slowly again. Eccentric motion is as important as the concentric, so that's lowering slowly. Okay, so you can do as many of these as you can, and then you can switch to a shorter version where you put your hands behind, a little easier too, you put your hands behind your hamstrings and then you pull up. And this, you really concentrate on squeezing your abs together. You don't go down quite as far. Make sure to still exhale as you come up and squeeze, and resist the eccentric motion too. Okay, and then as you get a little tired of doing those, come to the side and do the one side for a while. Really focusing on the right side as you're coming to your right knee, and exhaling and resisting the eccentric again. And then you can do the other side. And then there's another version that I call labor sit-ups, and you put your legs wider like you're in labor, and you squeeze all the way through the middle of your legs up nice and high, and squeeze those abs together really tight, and go down nice and slow, up all the way again, really squeeze hard. Really squeeze your stomach together at the top, all the way through. So those are versions of old school sit-ups. Now I'll show you the ab roller, or the ab wheel, I guess this is called. Basically, put your knees together on the ground, put the ab wheel in front of you, weight on your hands, and just roll the wheel out, extending your body, keeping your abs nice and tight. And then up at the top, really squeeze your abs together and round your back out so that your abs are nice and tight. And then as you roll down, make sure to resist the eccentric, and then come back up and squeeze. A good starting point on these is just to do as many as you can. It'll probably be like 7 to 10 possibly. And as you get better at it, you'll get better balance, better control of your body. Important thing to note is to not let your back arch down too much as you're doing them, or else you might hurt your lower back. So keep your back nice and straight and come up. Nice and slow once again. Okay, and then another exercise that I had you doing was the leg raises. And these where you sit up, propped up on your elbows, one leg up, your right leg up for balance, and then you're going to be working your lower left abs. So basically, just lift your leg up nice and high, really think about squeezing these abs together right here, and then lower nice and slowly again. And then up, really squeeze, and lower. Really nice and slow on these. I want you to do 15 on each side. Really squeezing those abs as you come up, nice and slow. Okay, an advanced version of these is where you have your stabilizing leg off the ground. So maybe off the ground about 1 or 2 inches, and then do the same motion. This increases the intensity of it, makes it a lot harder, and hits your abs a lot more. So as you progress, you can move on to those. So then you just switch sides. As you lift your right leg, you focus on your right lower abs once again, and down, up, and down. So you want to do 15 on each side. Now, as you can see, I'm dying here because I just went for a run. So I think this is the most effective time to do ab work, is after a run or after intervals, because your abs are a little fatigued from the breathing, and they're nice and warmed up, and so the ab work is just so much more effective. I'll show you one more thing. This would be knee ups, and I like this ottoman because I don't have a bench in my house, so I'll do it here. Nice, lean back just slightly, knee up to your chest, and lower nice and slowly. Once again, the eccentric motion is almost more important than the concentric. So bring your knees up and then lower nice and slowly, keeping your abs nice and tight the whole time. Up and lower and up and lower. And then to the right, if you want to sit on your left butt cheek, lift your legs up to the right a little bit more, and that'll work the right side of your abs. Really squeeze and down, and squeeze and down, squeeze down. Other side, same thing. When you're on your right butt cheek, you're working your left side of your abs. So really squeeze and resist the eccentric again. Okay, and then we want to show you just a little bit more about your obliques and your core work. So basically, you can do old school sit-ups with a twist. That'll work your obliques and strengthen your back and bring in rotation, which is always important. So as you come up, you want to rotate at the top of the motion to the right, and then back again and down. Up to the left, back again and down. Up. So it's like two separate motions. Instead of like this, you want to be up and then to the right, back and down. Up and then to the left, back and down. Up. And when you turn to the right, you're working both this oblique and this oblique here. So you can feel it up there right by your rib cage. So, all right, that's it for now. Okay, start again. Okay, these are our leg curls on the ball. Okay, so lay down, put your arms down at the side, keep your core nice and stable, keep your feet together, and contract your hamstrings as you roll the ball into your butt, and then keep them contracted as you extend your legs out again. Just go nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Get to breathe.
Can you blow this?
Against this wall, so come stand over there by the bike.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to show you a progression of. Are you taping me?
Yeah.
Okay. Be quiet, guys. I'm gonna tape a progression of push-ups from easiest to more difficult. So first of all, we have wall push-ups. So you stand about 2 feet away from the wall, and you put your hands just a little wider than shoulder width. Bring your body into the wall, and then push up. Nice, slow and controlled movements. And to make these more difficult, you can get a little further away from the wall, so maybe 3 or 4 feet. And put your arms out a little further, and then bring your body in and out. In and out. Okay, now the next most difficult push-ups would be on the floor, on your knees, with your feet on the floor. So keep your feet on the floor, hands a little wider than shoulder width. Bring your body down and up. Down and up. Next most difficult would be on the floor with your feet up towards your butt. You bend your knees, feet towards your butt, and down. Okay, and then you progress to the military style push-up. This. And then the next most difficult kind would be pike push-ups. This is where you try to have your body nice and piked up. These will hit your shoulders really good. Come down and up. Down. Okay. So that's a progression of push-ups. Did you get it?
Yeah. I started laughing.